Welcome back, you guys, to the channel. My name is Zach, and today we're going to be looking at the new Batman trailer. Now, I already watched the first one. There was a trailer about the new Batman with the Riddler and everything like that. That came out about a year ago, at least to what I remember. And I watched all of that. I did a reaction video on that. I didn't know there was a new one that just came out. So, you gotta think. Let me go ahead and switch this shit up for you guys. You gotta think. Let's see, where is he? Right, this guy. Enlightened Normie. He said, have you watched the new Batman trailer? If yes, then what's your thoughts on it? Okay, well, I'm making a video about it just for you, buddy. And also, too, if anybody else is watching this and you guys are watching my fresh reaction, go ahead and say thank you to this guy, because I had no idea what was going on. I guess I'm living under a rock or something. But let's go ahead and just watch this trailer, because I want to see the new Batman stuff. See if they're actually going back to the roots of, you know, the I guess you'd say almost like the Dark Knight sort of style movies. So let's see. Got the SWAT team going on.
Police! Hands up!
Wait, is that the Riddler?
Stay still!
I'm not gonna pause it yet. I think that's the Riddler, the green, yep, and the question mark. That's pretty cool. WB, DC.
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call.
Does the Joker's
warning.
dudes? Oh, fuck!
I've been trying to reach you.
Fire the gun!
It sounded like the Joker.
And Riddler's the match.
I can take care of myself.
Oh,
This
that's
continues. It
Catwoman.
won't be long before you've nothing
That's Penguin, I think.
I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Ooh,
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart.
I like how they're playing the Penguin.
Ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
I'm vengeance.
That's pretty cool.
Black and blue and dead all over. You did good.
I got you!
No,
I
no,
got you!
no. Yeah. Penguin. That looks pretty fucking cool, to be honest with you. You know what I like about this trailer, and just kind of the sense of what I'm getting, is that I feel as if these movies do really well. The Joker, the recent Joker movie, the more serious kind of character, what would you call it, a character piece type movie, that did really, really well. And the WB and DC, when they tried to copy Marvel with these like really kooky, fun adventures with the cinematic universe sort of deal, they just fall flat. They're not very good. You know, they try their best, but then they just, I don't know, they just shit the bed with it. I think they just need to stick to their own thing. The thing that made their comic book movies really good was the fact that they were more they had more of a grounded feeling to them, you know? They felt more grounded, a little more realistic and gritty. So I like how they're going back to that sort of style again. Hopefully, this movie and maybe the next couple of Batman movies will just basically put the last nail in the coffin for the DC universe, because they just need to stop, to be honest. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and look through some of this stuff. Okay, so it's DC, right? 1 second. Yeah, it's DC Marvel, or WB and DC. Okay. Yeah, just wanted to make sure that I was correct on that. So we have the SWAT team in the beginning. Like the music, by the way.
Police! Hands up!
By the way, ooh, man, he got slammed hard. This almost looks like it could be a woman, like from this angle. You know, it has like these kind of light cheekbone. Nah, it's a man's hand. That's a dude, but very dopey and kind of dorky looking. Actually, not very doesn't look very physically threatening. But you see, there's the overcoat that's kind of greenish. They're kind of giving at least this is what I'm assuming is the Riddler, kind of more of a realistic vibe instead of like what would you call it? Jim Carrey's Riddler, where he has like this like really bright green suit with the top hat and the cane that he would spin around and things like that. They're going for more of a realistic. This is more like a school shooter sort of deal. But I'm hoping this villain's really cool. Has a good motive and everything. Slammed his ass down.
Get out of here!
I like the ominous green cup. Has the green outline and it has the what is it called? The question mark right there in it. That's awesome. It's a good way to start your trailer right there. Let's see. We got the Batman searchlight. Now I don't know who these people are. Are these? They have the cross on their head. I'm not sure. It almost seems like Joker thugs, but I don't think they are. Are they Anarchy's thugs? He has a red overcoat on. I'm not quite sure. Because that would make sense too, I'm guessing. Because I think Anarchy has the white mask. For any of you guys who don't know, Anarchy is one of Batman's, I guess you'd say, I wouldn't say rivals, but one of Batman's villains that has a group of thugs. He doesn't like rich people, and he says that everything's corrupt. And it's like, well, you know, to be honest with you, he has a point, and Batman just doesn't listen to them and beats the shit out of them. But yeah, Anarchy, he has thugs that I think were white masks, so this could be them. Not sure. Hopefully they don't have like too many villains in this movie. I don't want it to be like another case of Spider-Man 3 where there's 3 villains in it, you know. I hope that they stick to just the Riddler, at least majority Riddler, and then maybe a little bit of Penguin, you know. But I hope they just don't clutter the shit out of this movie. It seems to happen sometimes. Okay, let's see the fight scenes.
It's a warning.
See, I like how this guy was just like, fuck it, I'm not fist fighting Batman, you know, and he actually just whips out a gun and shoots him directly in the chest. And I think this is cool because the other Batman movie, The Dark Knight, I love those. I love the Dark Knight. I wouldn't call, what would you call the trilogy of that old Batman series, or movie series, trilogy, whatever. I'm not sure, but anyways, he seems like in the other movies, if he gets shot by a pistol, I remember at the end of The Dark Knight when Two-Face shoots him, he shoots him with like a .357 Magnum, I think, and it just goes through his armor. He gets shot in the gut and then he like almost dies from it. I don't like that because it's like, do you know how many like thugs and just gangs in general have pistols? They just all whip out a bunch of pistols and shoot the shit out of you. You know, they're not going to start fist fighting Batman. So I like how they're kind of showing off that, you know, it's like his suit, it blocks bullets straight up. It's not like, oh, it has a little bit of defense towards it, but he has to kind of dodge these things. No, he's straight up basically bulletproof, you know? I like that. It makes it make more sense in my head, I guess you'd say. Yeah. And then he just electrocutes the balls out of him. He's like, ah! Let's see. What else do we have? Okay, so this scene... Why do they have that thing over his neck? They have like a dog collar on him that's not even close to fitting him. He could probably slip that right off his tiny head. Unless he has a massive head because he's so smart, you know?
Try to reach you.
That sounds like the Joker. At least in my imagination, I thought the Riddler had more of like, I wouldn't say a happy-go-lucky tone, but more of like, how would you say it? Yeah, more of like an upbeat tone to him. You know, he's kind of joking around, kind of. You know, maybe I'm confusing the kind of shitty Batmans with Jim Carrey as the Riddler with this type of Riddler. I know, like, for example, Bane in those movies was just like this big stupid monster, even though Bane is like super intelligent in the comic books. So maybe I'm completely way off. I just haven't read a Batman comic in a long time. So let's see what else we have. Explosion. That's you always need that in a trailer. By the way, she's good looking. Who the hell is this? Let me see. New Batman actors. I don't know. She's a good looking cat lady. Most women cannot pull off this like really short hairdo, but she can definitely take it. She definitely pulls it off.
Myself.
This looks like a good Catwoman. You know what she also looks like? I'm gonna bring up whenever I have anytime I have the chance. If you ever read Berserk, she would be a great Casca. Okay, I know that has nothing to do with this, but I'm a Berserk fan. I'm gonna bring that shit up whenever I can. Okay, so whatever, fuck me. Yeah, she's hot, dude. Oh man. Yeah, she's a good looking girl.
If this continues,
That's...
it won't be long before you...
Fuck. That is the Penguin for sure, 100%. I like how they're not making him like a tiny midget character, you know? I like how they're just making him like a dirty, ruthless mob boss, which is what he is, you know? But I think giving him that tiny short stature just kind of makes him... it works okay with the cartoons because it makes him, it differentiates him from other like mob boss characters, and he has the umbrella and shit. But I feel like in real life they needed to make him actually look scary. You know, it's hard to take somebody seriously that is 3 feet tall and has an umbrella that he fights you with. You know, so
Before you've nothing left.
Is that Alfred?
It won't be long before you've
So that's Alfred. God, what is that actor? I'm gonna have to look this shit up afterwards, but yeah, I don't know. I've seen this guy in other things. What is he from? I'll get back to that. I'm not sure. I remember his face, but I'm not sure what he's from. But I think this is supposed to be Alfred.
nothing left.
By the way, God, what is his name? Let me look it up real quick. Robert Pattinson, the guy from Twilight and Goblet of Fire, the Harry Potter movie. He's he's the character that dies at the end. He's a good actor, but when I originally heard that he was going to be the new Batman, I was like the Twilight guy, the sparkly, chest and all that stuff. He does like teen movies, but he actually looks like a rugged sort of beat up younger Batman, and I like where it's going. He actually looks really good as Batman, so I'm glad that it looks like it's working out. Look at him. He looks like shit. Like Batman is not supposed to look, at least when he's fighting and still has his stuff on. He's like he's supposed to be a rugged, fucking beat up, damaged character. And he looks like that character right now. So, and that chin too. He has the chin like in Fairly Odd Parents. What's his name? Is it the Chin? I'm pretty sure that's what his name is. Fucking Sludgehammer. By the way, I love this fight scene. The sounds sound like really like visceral. The hits and stuff like that. It feels like there's weightiness to the punches, which makes you just go oof when something happens. Like when someone gets hurt really bad. So let me see.
Whoa, take it easy, sweetheart.
I like how they're making Penguin just sound like a 1950s mob boss. Take it easy, sweetheart. I like
They
that.
say, ain't you?
Maybe we're not so different.
Hot.
Who are you under there?
Oh my god. Like the fucking Terminator. Oh my god. Look at that. That's cool. So now this actually shows off that Batman, because in my head it makes sense that Batman would need to have actually strong bulletproof armor to survive machine gun fire. So the fact that he just is able to walk up to these guys just blasting, I think they're light machine guns at him. Yeah, look at this.
I'm vengeance.
That's really cool. That makes more sense in my head. So I'm glad that they're doing that. I like this scene right here where where Catwoman's just watching Batman beat this guy to death, and she's just like, "Oh my god!"
And dead all over.
Yeah, she's just, I'm gonna watch that again. That's so funny. Yeah, Batman is he's murdering people right now.
In blue.
God.
Stop! He's already dead.
So they have the Batmobile. Obviously, it looks pretty souped up and cool. Dirty Batman. He hasn't taken a shower in a while. Jumps off a cliff. So this is supposed to be the Riddler, I'm assuming. Serial killer live stream. Okay, so this is definitely the Riddler. So he has like a green mask on. He looks like a think tank guy. He almost looks like Walter from Breaking Bad in a sense. Like if he had like headgear on. I like that. I think that's actually really good. Hopefully this looks good. His leather. This looks like leather. Interesting. It doesn't look like from the other Batman movie. It looked more like carbon fiber, but this definitely looks like leather. I'm not sure how that blocks bullets though, so it's blown up. It looks like some sort of trap. I see. That's definitely Alfred, yeah, for sure. So he's like a younger Alfred, not an older Alfred. And then there's the Penguin. Yeah, so this is gonna...
I got you!
Good acting, by the way.
I got you!
I love his face. Ah! Great. That is a great ending to a trailer, by the way. So my thoughts is that this looks like WB and DC are going back to their gritty roots, and they're finally going back to like what actually made them money when it came to DC stuff, which I'm just fucking applauding to all hell. I think if this movie's really good, it's gonna literally put the last nail in the coffin for their DC cinematic universe, and I hope it does, because those movies are awful. They're just objectively bad. So yeah, this looks really good. I like the actors. All the actors look like they're fucking spot on for the characters. I'm really excited. I like Batman, and he's probably one of my favorite DC characters. Obviously, he's kind of the darker, more stoic, damaged character. I like those type of characters. But yeah, this actually looks like something that I'm really hoping, like I really want to go watch in theaters, So I'm not getting that vibe of like, oh, it's Aquaman or like another, like for example, I never watched the Justice League. I think it was the second Justice League movie, or maybe it was the first. I didn't watch the Justice League movie. I was just like, no, I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna suck. And yeah, so this looks really good. Hope you guys like my content. If you guys like it, please subscribe. Definitely help my channel out. I have very few subscribers for the amount of view count that I have, so hopefully you guys like this content, and thank you guys so much for watching. See ya! Also, you guys, thank and like Normie, by the way. Just letting you guys know. Okay, thank you. See ya. Bye. Hey, you made it to the end. That means you must enjoy my content, so go ahead and tap that subscribe button for me. And if you don't like my content, subscribe anyways. My videos are proven to make your schlong longer. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram for discussions and movie topics. And thank you so much for the support. You guys are awesome. See ya.